Treyarch added a new attachment for the ARC-M1 launcher that kind of turns it into a faster firing rocket launcher-ish. Now, it's interesting. You guys will just have to watch the video. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Okay, so today we're using the new attachment for the ARC launcher. Now, this supposedly is gonna boost the fire rate for it. It's supposed to make it better. I don't know if it actually does. I don't know how this thing performs. This is my first time using it. That looks awfully weird. Whoa. Okay, this kind of looks like minigun-ish, overheated. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. So it's more rapid fire. Like you can shoot it way easier. Okay, this is interesting. This could be pretty good. If it performs like the regular ARC does, this could be pretty good. We'll see. You never know. I don't know. We can activate the Rampage Inducer real quick. Because this thing can collat, dude. The base ARC is actually pretty good. It's just so slow. You know, it's one of those things. But if you kind of just take a look at like the damage per se, how the thing performs whenever you're using just the regular version, it is pretty good. But today we're on Van Dorn Farm, of course. We're going to be going ahead and getting this thing legendary triple pack. We're going to be using the Spore method. That's why I picked this map today, because it's easier to test out these new attachments, new weapons, and things like that inside of this, rather than, say, playing Mars. I haven't touched Mars since the leaderboard event ended. I don't really want to play Mars, to be fair. What is that? Site grenade? Okay. Also, news. Big news. And actually today, as you guys are seeing this video, we're going to get, I think, a trailer or something for the new Zombies map. But Plaguehounds return. Blundergat returns as the wonder weapon. As one of the wonder weapons. We don't know, you know. I'm guessing there's only one. But who knows? But we'll see whenever kind of they release a little bit more info on that. Definitely hyped, though. Okay, so now it's not one hitting. Kind of got to do multiple shots. We can shoot. There we go. Yeah, it's just passing through. All right. I don't know if I should pack-a-punch this right now. We can try and wait to see what we get through our first few spores, but this is one of those things that you kind of need to pack right away. I might just use the melee weapon for a little bit, since it's going to be probably a 2-hit for a while. Now, until we do pack-a-punch it, we can just grab our Toxic Growth real quick and kind of get started with this. But yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting game. The new Resident Evil released, which is pretty cool. If you guys are into that, that's awesome. Dope game, by the way. Just wanted to let you guys know. Awesome freaking story, dude, with Resident Evils. Honestly, that might be my favorite series of games. More than Call of Duty, actually. What did we get? Nothing? Okay. Well, this coming round, we can go ahead and do it again. Let's grab this Coda 9, because this is one of those weapons, again, that you kind of got to get set up a little bit with before you get too crazy with using it, because we're just going to have to buy a ton of ammo if we use it right now, because really base, we only have 12 energy pulses, whatever you would call those. I'm not too familiar with what they would be called. We can finish this Ravager round, and then we'll be good. We'll get a max ammo. We'll be able to use a Spore again. Where is the last Ravager? There's a few right here. I'm definitely excited to try double tap on this for sure. There's the last one. We can go ahead and bang, do that. Let's go ahead and pop this open, and then we can jump up here. Let's grab double tap real quick, and then we'll grab Jug as well. All right, let's see. How does this thing work with this? I mean, obviously, I kind of expect it to not really work, you know, any different, because it has that whole overheat feature, which isn't really too bad, I would say. Yeah, we definitely need to get it packed, though. That's, like, #1 on our list, because we are not dealing too much damage right now. Combat Axe. Try and kill some of these zombies with that. Here's it right here. Snag it. Thank you. And the last kill. Nice. Okay. That should kind of be the end of that round right there. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are using this new attachment. I'm hoping it's really good today. That is one thing I am for sure. I hate whenever we get attachments that suck, and I've seen some people like post videos say for like multiplayer players or Warzone players, and literally most of the titles are like, Treyarch added a new launcher and it's terrible, or whatever it is. So hopefully that's not the case in zombies today. We can kind of use this Coda 9 though until we get it Pack-a-Punch. I think that's just going to be our better alternative right now. Then once we do get it packed, we really can test it further. Cool. We got a blue ether tool and a pack crystal. So bam, bam. Okay, so now we got 24. Ooh, okay, look at that. Now that is something to talk about. It doesn't even overheat. It can't overheat. Wait, can it? Okay, it can, but you don't have to, if that makes sense. It seems like this could actually be pretty good. I don't know. It might not be, right? But the way it's looking seems promising. We don't really need anything else from this. We're just trying to use it to get salvage right now. So yeah, there is like a rapid fire version you can use that will eventually end up making you overheat. Now, the only bad thing I'm noticing is honestly just going to be the ammo. But say if we get Vulture's Aid, it might not be that bad because obviously... Oh, we have Vulture's Aid. It might not be that bad because we'll be able to pick up ammo. I don't know, though. I mean, like, right now we're out of ammo. It slows you down when you're out of ammo. That's interesting. All right, we just got this zombie right here. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to have to go buy some. We can keep hitting this. Obviously, round 15, we'll be able to get a double pack as well as an epic tool, which will be pretty huge. There's really no point in wasting ammo on these zombies right now. We can kind of just train most of them up until that is done. Now we can use it. Okay, that just literally went through that zombie right there. It didn't even damage him. Alright, come on. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, see, it's good if you have a backdrop. Something to shoot into. Because it explodes. There we go. Yeah. Okay, what is this? Insta? There's another pack crystal. We'll throw it on this Coda. We'll just keep leveling up this Coda a little bit. So, should we get PhD? Oh, well. We got it. Why not, I guess. We might need it. If we want to shoot our feet, we're definitely going to need it. We can shred these guys real quick. Yeah, I mean, right now, while we're trying to grind this, it might just be smarter to say some of these rounds just use the Coda. Try and flip them real quick to get to 15 so we can upgrade this thing, you know? This thing requires a lot of essence, I think. I fear, ladies and gentlemen, that it's going to make me go bankrupt today. Okay, that toxic growth is gone. Is that the end of the round? It should be. Do that, do that. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the new map. I'm excited for the Nuketown variations. A lot of people have been saying that they think it's going to be like the Tomb. I hope not. I really hope not. But it could be like the Tomb, you know. We don't really know until the map comes out, to be fair. It's just one of those things. But I always enjoyed Nuketown Zombies on Black Ops 2. I enjoyed Alpha Omega, matter of fact, on Black Ops 4. A lot of people didn't enjoy Alpha Omega, but I did. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was cool. There's a max ammo. But is the third time going to be the time where we no longer enjoy it? You know, that's one of those things. You don't really know. I guess we'll be seeing soon, right? That's all we can really do. Okay, I like how it explodes on the ground. That's nice. I don't know if the regular Arc does that. It might. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I only have this thing Prestige 1, level like 3. Yeah, level 3. So I barely have used this thing. And I have it Infestation and Genesis. Isn't that crazy? Well, I guess I could have just stalled on prestiging it, but I don't know why I would have did that. Come on. We're going to need some ammo. There we go. Okay. There's a nuke over there. We can snag that up. Give me all this salvage right here. Ooh, there's a Casimir on the ground. I will take that. So we need ammo. And then next round, we'll be able to start hitting these and trying to get the epic tool and double pack crystal combo, which hopefully works out soon. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. The one thing about this, though, ladies and gentlemen, is we aren't going to get as much essence from using this, right? Which could be an annoying thing because we're not being able to get critical kills, you know? And in a sense, it doesn't really matter that we can't do that, but it also does matter, right? Come on. There we go. And nice. Okay, give me all this essence. We need it. We need every bit we can get. Alright, round 15. Next round's a Zersa. We can just buy some ammo. It's only 1k right now. Pet task at farmhouse. I'm good. I'll pass on that. It always seems like I'm taking damage whenever I shoot this, even though I got PhD, but I'm not. Spam! Okay, we're overheated. Oh my gosh. Wait, dude, holy crap, that takes forever. That took a long time to cool down. Alright, don't spam it that fast then, like I did. That is not the way to go with this. I don't even know what we got over here. I didn't even really look. Salvage, essence. Okay, nothing too good. Put that right there. Alright. How's this work? Okay. I don't want to talk about it. That is, basically tickling Zersa. Anything good? Did that already explode? Yeah. Ooh, epic. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we just need a double pack crystal and we'll be good. And then we can pretty much triple pack get legendary. We can get legendary right now, so yeah. We're good. We are definitely getting there. For legendary, we're still pack 1 though. Okay, we can... Seems like we're getting collats. Somewhat... Yeah, we are. We're getting collats. Okay, that's good. We can grab all this. I mean, obviously we're legendary rarity, but again, we're only pack 1. Hopefully we can get pack 3 this round. We just need a pack 2 crystal and we can go pack a punch. And be fully maxed out. But it's up to the game if that happens, not up to me. I mean, this thing looks cool. How it looks like pretty much a freaking minigun. But to be honest with you guys, not gonna lie, when I read that this was coming out, I didn't read no description, right? But when I seen it, I was like, oh, this thing's gonna literally be like an AR that shoots energy pulses. Like the energy shots, right? Like something out of like Infinite Warfare is really what I originally thought. I didn't think of it to be like this, to be fair. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? It's not either. Just my brain told me like, oh, we're gonna get an energy AR. I don't know why I thought that. Here's some salvage. We can spray this. Matter of fact, we don't need to spray it. Screw it. We can actually go and triple pack. Actually, let me wait real quick, because if I can save 15k, that'll get me a 3 plate. So let me wait. Ah, no. Okay. Go. Okay. I'm out of there. Got him. Ah, we're overheated. What do you know? Alright, let's go triple pack real quick. I'm kind of nervous because there's a lot of things coming after me right now. There we go. Okay. We are maxed out on this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If we were still playing World at War and we seen what it'd be like today, I don't know what our brains would think of. Because back in the day, we'd already been back at the main menu. Jeez. Sometimes I freaking surprise myself. Okay, so we're dealing 14k with collat damage, so obviously we can collat zombies. That is pretty good. The damage is not bad. Might as well just shoot the ground here. Yeah, there we go. Here's the bonus points. Zombie. There we go. There's the end of that round. Yeah, I mean... okay, so let's go pros and cons. Okay, pros, does good damage. You can collat zombies. Has a decent fire rate. Cons. Okay, let's start here. It overheats. Boom. Big one, right? It sucks, you know, because you got to overheat. A lot of people don't like overheating things anymore in Call of Duty. Not this year. But another con is it runs out of ammo pretty quick. So you're going to be spending a fortune on ammo, especially when it starts to fall off in higher rounds. Okay? What would be our next con? Maybe it's slow. You know, it's one of those weapons that is sometimes hard to have mobility with. Now, obviously, we don't have stamina. But it's just kind of one of those things. Now, cool meter. Is it cool? I think so. I think it's pretty cool. Is it super broken? No. No, 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 no. That is the wrong answer. That should be the end of the rounds. We can grab this. Well, this is the end of the round. There we go. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting weapon, of course, right? but it isn't, you know, the greatest thing in the world. It isn't the greatest attachment. I'll tell you this. It's definitely better or the best inside of zombies than it is in multiplayer or Warzone. From what I've heard. We can just shoot the ground on these zones. I mean, let me see. It doesn't have that good of explosive damage on the ground. I was going to say, if you could just shoot the ground for a long time, then it wouldn't be bad at all. But, I don't know. Yeah, it's only dealing 5,600 to the Ravagers. We'll have to see next round kind of how that performs when you just shoot the ground. There we go. Where's the max ammo? Here we go. That was not the max ammo. That was indeed the max ammo. Nice. We can pop this open. Buy a 2-plate. Alright, let me see. We have a Zersa. Where is it? How much explosive damage? Yeah, it's 56. Okay, that isn't super high. That isn't insane either. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Okay, I'm in the bar. Sometimes that always confuses me. So I think we can definitely use this right now. Kind of like how it is. Maybe. But the damage isn't high enough to use this potentially even in the 30s. Ammo. I'm saying shoot it at the ground and use it in 30s. You're definitely going to have to direct impact it. Okay. There's the last zombie. Nice. We have enough to buy a 3-plate, or we can buy ammo. 3-plate, ammo, 3-plate, ammo. 3-plate. Why not? So we have 12 rounds, and we have a Casimir. We should be able to stack 5 grand. All right, let's train around. Let's get a horde together. That will tell us. It sure will. We can train back around this way. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, collat time. How many kills? 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, that's when the ammo doesn't really become a problem, when you can get that many kills per shot. Now, if you're just going for one zombie a shot, and then, you know, you might struggle a little bit with the ammo. My gosh. There we go. Bonus points. We'll take it. Thank you. Get me through here. We're going to need to buy it. No, we're buying ammo. I'm not wasting a Casimir for the remainder of this round. There we go. Bink. 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 Nice. Okay. We can kill this zombie, and that should wrap this round up for us. Nope. This is a secret crawler maker. Gotta love it. Okay, we got 4,000 salvage. We got 3,000 essence. What can we purchase? I feel like we should get a streak going. But, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now this is where the money's made. Come on, zombies. Follow me over here. Come on. Some ammo on the ground right there. We'll pick it up. Yeah, those armored zombies are a 2-hit right now when we shoot the ground. Still do it, though. On round 25. Legendary triple pack. Just gonna have to buy ammo every round. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, that should be the end. That wasn't too bad. But again, we're not on some crazy OP round, right? I think we can all agree there. We can chill right here, see what we got. I know we got a Zersa coming. Maybe I should throw this. I don't know. That might help. I want to kill this Zersa. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible miss. Okay, we got 15 rounds left. Here's a max armor down there on the grounds. Come on, zombies. Yeah, I can't wait to play a new map, man. I remember we had this, like, period in Black Ops 6, kind of the same thing we have going on now. It was, like, 2 months or so without anything new. And, yeah, we got Mars Survival, guys, but that isn't new. You know, it isn't, like, brand new to our faces. That's something we have experienced already through Astra Malorm. So, yeah, that's cool we got that, but I don't consider, like, that stuff as, like, new content. Because you could just load up, you could have just loaded up Astra, got the Wonder Weapon, got all your perks, and then just went to Mars for the rest of the game. It would have been the same thing. So, I don't really consider the survival maps as new. So when I say that, yeah, I understand we got that. There's some salvage. We can take that. More right here, round 28. I think this might be the meta for this strategy right now. I think it'd be cool if we could get a weapon with like infinite ammo in zombies is like the pack-a-punch ability. And, you know, we'll never get one. I already know for a fact we will never get it. But it'd kind of be cool, like this or something. I don't know. Sometimes it'd be kind of fun to have like more fun in it, if that makes sense. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I always thought that like an infinite weapon would be super dope. Kind of like how we had free fire, but like legit. Come on, Zersa. There we go. I think he's dead. Is he dead? Yes, he is dead. Okay. We're good. I wish that toxic growth didn't place down there. That's so unfortunate, but oh well. It'll kill those zombies right there. Maybe. It'll slowly weaken them. There we go. We shoot another shot. Should be pretty much the end of round 28. Here's some salvage. Okay, we're going to need some ammo. Let's grab it real quick. Thank you. The TED task has appeared. Okay, we can just chill right here. Realistically, we can let a decent amount of zombies get kind of stacked up before we start gunning them down. We don't really have to shoot this one. There's only just one. Quicker way to just waste our ammo. Let me put down this toxic growth. Nice, it got right there too. Perfect spot for it. There we go. Shoot again. There is that nuke right there we could grab. But I want to make sure it ends the round when we do. Shoot again. Nuke. Okay. That maybe will end it. Fingers crossed. I always hate when you grab a nuke and it doesn't end the round. That's always so annoying. Okay, we can hop back up here. Alright. Yeah, I think this might be easier than training with this thing, to be honest. For sure. Come on, zombies. But I can tell you what, the 5k damage that it's dealing when you shoot the ground isn't going to last for high rounds. This isn't going to be one of those weapons. It is pretty much probably rounds 1 to round 35, if you're lucky, type of weapons. Which isn't always a bad thing, you know. A lot of people just play, say, to round 20, and then that's it. Not everybody, you know, goes to super high rounds. Which some people do. Some people go to like 200-300. Highest I've been is a little bit over 100. But after that, you know, I kind of just stopped playing. And it's, I'll be honest, it has a lot to do with XP fall off in those higher rounds, right? I don't know. It just never has felt like something I should do because of that reason. There we go. Alright. We can get out of this game. 24 minutes. It didn't take us long for this weapon. Where is he going to spawn? Molotov. 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 Toxic growth. Yeah, you know it isn't that good if you can kill this dude super fast with it. Jeesh. Let me jump up here. Come on. Cool down. Holy moly. There we go. We got him. Well, that is the new launcher attachment inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.